Night has fallen. The storm has been relentless, drumming against the trees as you trudge through the muddy path. Distant howls echo through the forest, a reminder that you're not alone out there. Then, through the rain and mist, you spot it. A small inn of stone and straw, its chimney billowing smoke into the darkened sky. From within, you hear laughter, music, and clinking of tankards. The promise of warmth, food, and stories draw you closer. With little choice, you step toward the light. Welcome in, weary traveler. Step inside, warm yourself by the fire. You found yourself in Big Bear's Tavern Tales, the only place where the ale flows strong, the dice rolls are wild, and the stories are as grand and chaotic as the nine hells themselves. Some of the roads less traveled are told here. They don't always have happy endings. They are dark, violent, and treacherous, brimming with the moments that may even chill you to the bone. So listen at your own risk. You still there? Good. That means you've got the stomach for it. So grab a drink, roll some dice, and let the tales begin.
I'm Chance. I play Theraway Kimbo, priest turned bard. Fun fact about him, he's very invested in hygiene, and that's why you can constantly see him scratching his ass and sniffing his finger.
Huh?
All right, Mr. Scratch and Sniff.
Amy, you go ahead.
All right, he's still recovering.
I actually had a PE teacher in middle school, and he would always scratch his ass and then sniff it, and we called him Coach Scratch and Sniff. We get ISS for that shit, but it was funny as hell.
Dude, that would be so worth it.
My parents asked me why I got ISS, and I explained it to them, and they're like, "Yep, that sounds about right. I think he deserved it."
I'm Hayden, and I'm playing the... Listen, he may look a little sickly now, but he's still one tough son of a bitch. Mikhail. He's still ready to go. You got maybe 2 minutes until he's out. But he's going to try and fight till that bell rings.
I like it. I believe in you.
I'm Tyler. I'm playing as good old Sky Silverlight. And just a little fun fact is that he fucking despises, and I mean like truly hates with every fiber of his being, his mom's boyfriend, Jose.
Now, what did Jose do to you?
Yeah, I don't think Jose did anything either. That's kind of rude.
He's just a piece of shit. Y'all don't know. Y'all didn't grow up with him like I did.
Wow.
Y'all didn't grow up with him like I did.
Tell us how you really feel.
Wonderful. Well, I am Zach. I am your DM, and I am playing Jose today, and all the other NPCs, obviously. So I take that very personally, Sky. I just want to say
you're grounded.
Yeah, I thought we were friends, but no TV for you for a week.
And this is why I fucking hate him.
That is your real dad also, by the way.
No, my dad died in the army. He died in honorable.
That's just what you were told. So to recap last session, as you guys awoke, the dungeon changed, and now you're underneath a cemetery. Everyone looks ghoulish and mummified, and just an extra layer of Van Helsing horror. You meet a small vampire who's very shy, actually. His name was Theos. And then Bip, his bully, and the local bully, came by and started picking on him. You guys go to Dr. Mindbender, Dr. Spellweaver, looking for some answers about what's going on in the dungeon, and just generally what's happening to you guys and why everything is happening. Theraway offered to go and help with the masquerade and drag his two friends along to prepare for the masquerade ball that is going to be happening that evening. So you proceeded to go into the courtyard, and you saw tons of people working on the set. The DJ for the evening Mr. Boots and Cats, he has a giant boombox on his shoulder, and he started up a number to do a little sound check. Well, Bip comes over after Mr. Boots and Cats comes out, and he gets up on the stage with his 3 werewolf friends and punches Boots and Cats right in the face. And that's where we left off.
All right, guys, honestly, I'd be down to just watch a show, maybe try and de-escalate things, but...
you can't do nothing.
Yeah, you're definitely down all right, buddy.
Yeah,
no, listen, I am not down yet. I will survive.
What do you mean you're not down? You're literally on the floor.
It's a flesh wound. I'm just posing while we decide something.
When he says it's a flesh wound, this dark miasma starts coming out of his gut wound, and he winces in pain.
It's a flesh wound.
Can I smell the wound?
Yeah, give me a perception check.
Hey.
It kind of smells like shame and despair.
Shame and hair.
Despair.
I heard despair. I heard
Despair. Okay.
despair. Oh. So if it's despair, what other bears are there?
Oh.
Polar bear, bugbear, black bear.
But it's not despair.
No, it's not despair.
I want to play a calming song on the war gong to try to lighten the mood.
Give me a performance check.
22.
You're slowly gathering momentum as you are crescendoing into the apex of the musical piece that you are currently playing, and all eyes turn on you. You see Bip holding Boots and Cats by his scruff up in the air, and he turns his eyes from Boots and Cats over to you. Hey, what you laddies think you're doing? I'm trying to do something here.
If I didn't, I'm sorry, sir. I just when the violence breaks out, I either get really angry or I bust out in song.
Well, I'm trying to mug this fella.
Sir, you're mugging him out in public. I wouldn't recommend doing that. If you want to mug him, I'd wait until later when nobody's around.
You know what? I like the way you think. How about we do this later? He looks at Boots and Cats, and Boots and Cats goes, meow. You've got until 9 o'clock tonight, the start of the masquerade ball, to get me my money. You shelled out way too many tuna fish sandwiches to not pay me my money. He drops Boots and Cats, and he kind of just nods his head off to the left, and he just takes 2 fingers and puts them up to his eyes, and then slowly rotates them over to you and your party, Theraway.
Pussy!
And walks off the stage. And they begin to go through the mess hall doors, exiting the courtyard. Over Bip's shoulder, he yells out, I'll tell Jose you said hey.
Dun,
I'm gonna follow him.
Dun.
As you make your way over to the doors, you open them to the mess hall, and it seems to be full of people in there for lunch. You do not see any sign of Bip anywhere.
Where the hell did he run off to?
Okay. Because like I'm sure at first glance, when I walk into a room full of people, he may not stick out right away. Can I make a perception check to just see if I see him?
Yeah, for sure. Give me a investigation check since you're looking over the crowd.
There's gonna be a 19.
You don't see anyone that resembles Bip. You see one of the werewolves that was with him earlier, and he's currently in line to get food right there near the charred kitchen that you so well put ablaze at
Allegedly.
one session.
Hell
There is no allegedly on this one, my guy.
Just allegedly. It's just allegedly. Innocent until proven guilty.
Guilty as charged. I'm gonna walk over to the werewolf and I'm gonna shove him instead then.
Give me a strength check.
Got a 10.
You shove this werewolf. He's about your size, to be honest. And his face goes down into the tray full of mashed potatoes that have little bits of worms and bugs crawling over in it. And he lifts his face up and looks over at you, and he goes, "Hey, what was that for? What did I ever do to you?"
Where's your buddy at?
"What buddy? I I don't have any buddies.
Bib. Where's Bib? Bib, whatever his fucking name is.
I don't like Bib. I stay away from him.
We were just with him earlier.
No. Only time I'm with him is if he's beating my ass, and I don't ever try to hang out with him. I actually try to hide from him.
Well, do you know where we can find this guy?
Brothers, I have a meanie over here. I need some help. I'm being bullied.
No. Look, I'm sorry I shoved your face into your food. I thought you were somebody else. Okay, me and you can be buddies. There's no need to call it brothers over here.
Well, if you want to keep these lips pursed, you're gonna have to go into my purse.
Huh?
Yeah, I feel like you just flirted with me. Was that sexual?
No.
I'm still learning this whole sex thing. Is your purse like your hole?
He puts out his hand and he goes, I want hush money. You either pay me or I'm calling the brothers over here right now.
I think we got off onto the wrong foot. How about we just forget about the hush money and we pretend that there was never anything that needed to be hushed?
Give me a persuasion check, Theraway.
19.
Okay, I guess bygones will be bygones. Can I at least shove his face into the mashed potatoes first?
No.
Yes.
He can try.
You do a dex check, Sky, and I'll do a strength check.
If he puts my face in it, I'm getting scrappy. 18.
He reaches out for your head, and you bob and weave and dodge it, and he kind of slips on some of the mashed potatoes that fell on the floor that had fallen off the tray from your earlier head mashing of potatoes. And
Oh, yeah.
he slips and falls and hits his head on the ground. He goes unconscious.
Oh God, is he dead? Is he dead? I'm like making sure he's not dead.
You check for a pulse. Give me a medicine check.
8.
No, there's no pulse.
Oh God, you killed him. This is all your fault.
Hey,
this is all your fault.
Sky is going to take a step back and be like, whoa, just now, I did not touch him. I did put his head in his food, but it was not, I did not trip him. He fell on his own accord. And
Yes.
then we take his tray and knock it onto him.
You see that there's a little bit of blood coming out from where his face was that hit the floor, and it's running into the mashed potatoes in the tray, saturating them and turning them to a crimson dull red. And a couple people are kind of looking over and wondering what's going on.
Can I begin CPR?
Give me another medicine check.
16.
Gonna walk away.
Don't you walk away! This is all your fault. You caused this. You bring your ass back.
Your
Guards!
ass
Guards!
Back over here now.
I'm slowly going
Help!
back
This
up.
man assaulted someone.
Guards! This man right here!
A couple brothers come in from the men's hallway on the other side of the cafeteria and look over and go, "Oh, someone need help? Hey, come on, brother." And they start running over in your direction as Theraway's doing CPR, which was successful, by the way. He kind of starts coming to and coughing. You see that his eyes are opening very slowly, and are you an angel?
He's an asshole is what he is.
I'm your angel. And I kiss him on the forehead.
Thank you. I'll never
I'm the
forget this.
asshole. You're the one that put this man's face into his mashed potatoes, caused all this.
It's not my fault he slipped.
You're pushing his face into the mashed potatoes, caused mashed potatoes to be on the ground that he slipped on. All right?
The brothers come over at this point and they go, "All right, break it up. Why don't y'all go ahead and get the fuck out of here and we'll get a Sister of the Fae to come help us out. We'll handle this from here." And they help the little werewolf up and go, "Are you okay? Can you remember what happened?" "No, I don't really remember anything. My head really hurts. But I know that he saved me," pointing over at Theraway.
I'm standing there triumphantly, hands on hips.
One of the brothers comes over and goes, "Here," and he gives you a gold star. And he goes, "Now hold on to that, okay?"
Thank you.
As you begin to leave, there is a young boy that comes up to you. He seems to be wrapped up in some thick fur coats. "Hey, sir, do you want to say something for the New Life newspaper?"
What, you wanna interview me?
"Yeah, I'm just trying to get my feet wet in the terms of journalism around here, and I think this could be the story that really launches my career."
Getting your feet wet. Is that something sexual? I'm still learning my way around these things.
I don't think so, but I'll write it down and I'll research it for later, and I'll get back with you.
Please do. I'm really interested.
I'm only like 10, so I don't really know too many things of the sexual nature yet.
I'm kind of okay. We can stop talking about this too. Do you have a mom?
Yeah, I have a mom. Do you want to meet her?
I might. Let's get the interview going. I might want to meet your mom though.
Okay, so at this point, a small 5-minute interview happens, and he seems to be holding something up to you as a mic, but it's not actually a mic. It's actually just like a tin can with a drumstick in it, and I'm talking about like a chicken drumstick, and he's giving you a little interview. So 5 minutes go by or whatever. They get the little werewolf to the infirmary, and the Sisters of the Fae take care of him and stuff like that. Seems to have total memory loss. Doesn't even remember his own name anymore. Anything about his life until he woke up and saw his guardian angel holding him in his arms. The little boy goes, "Gee willikers, thank you so much. This is gonna be the story that breaks it around here. There's so much crazy shit that happens, and no one's actually willing to stand up and be
language. Watch your language, all right?
You're not my
10.
dad.
I haven't met your mom yet, so we don't know that for sure. But I need you to watch that language.
What is that supposed to mean?
Hey.
This guy's gonna smack Theraway on the shoulder, just like kind of like a little tap, like, "Hey, get off his back." They're just words, bro. He can say what he wants.
You just almost killed a kid. All right, don't touch me.
I gotta get back.
Look at that, a priest defending a child.
The Shadow Realm is waiting for this so I can print this on all of the newspapers. And he begins to run off.
What about your mom?
She's dead!
I thought you said I could meet her.
So y'all go back into the courtyard, and you see that everyone that was working on decorations and stuff are in a small huddle, and the pompous-looking vampire that was talking to you guys earlier, who's kind of running everything, he is giving them all orders, and it looks like he has his clipboard in his hand. Y'all are too far away to hear what he's saying, but as you come up, you hear him go, "Okay, so I think we need to get back on track here. Felipe, you need to go do the merry-go-round. Tend to that. Joseph, yeah, I'm gonna need you to blow up all of the dolls. Boots and Cats, get back up there for sound check. Meow. And then the rest of you, I just need you busy hands. Busy hands. Time to lean, time to clean. Time to work on arts and crafts." Everyone starts going their separate ways. And he sees you guys and goes, "Oh, hello. Welcome back. I thought we lost our newest helpers. And with Theraway being such a prodigy in ideas, I really thought you would have stuck around a little longer."
Well, I was busy saving a child's life.
It can't be helped. The peasants always need help. Anyways, me and you, we're greater than this. We're going to do wonderful things together. Now, I need you to get back into doing whatever the hell it was that you were doing decoration-wise to really make this amazing.
I find the nearest bunch of garland and I pick it up. I'm gonna string it everywhere.
Give me a performance check.
18.
You somehow are able to craft life-size images of different peoples and races and objects out of this garland, and they seem to be flying over with wings like angels, and it creates this beautiful heavenly overlay that transforms the entire courtyard, cascading shadows on the ground long as the day is hot.
I'll be like blowing up balloons and shit. That's what I'll do.
Gotcha. Give me a performance check.
There's gonna be an 18.
You are blowing up balloons, and you're making them into different themed guests that seem to come alive with the magic of the dungeon, and they're running around and doing things. So you create a headless horseman holding a pumpkin. Davy Crotchet.
Jesus.
Johnny Appleseed. Jesus.
Paul Bunyan.
Paul Bunyan's a good one. And his bull.
I am going to be trying to get some streamers up.
I don't know how you're going to do that when you're crawling on the ground, but...
I was just thinking the same
Okay,
thing.
The ground needs decoration.
Hey, that's with disadvantage, so it makes sense. Anyways, what are you doing, Hayden?
You know what? Hayden is going to make sure that all the decorations on the table are set up in a nice, neat, and even order. Everything's spaced out. He's appeasing his OCD.
A wisdom check?
Lois is an 18.
Did all three of you guys get 18s?
That's called teamwork right there.
So you're able to line all of them from the smallest to the biggest. You're kind of checking in all the different balloons, animals, and folk heroes and stuff that Sky created. And as you look up, you see this beautiful dancing man called Theraway just gallivanting in the air, creating all of these streamers through the entire courtyard. And you just go, nice. But you're making sure everything is in order, organized, and OCD happy.
Oh, yes. Now, how is the timing? How are we doing on time?
It is getting close to dinner time at this point. The sun is starting to set, the stars are starting to come out, and you're starting to get that smell of dew on grass that hits just right at dusk. You hear a clap in the air, and it's the guy that's been orchestrating this whole thing. As everyone huddles up, he goes, all of you have done a fantastic job. I've got to say, I think this might just be the most beautiful ball we've ever had. Now go get some dinner, get ready, because at 9 o'clock, we're gonna have a ball at this masquerade ball. And give yourself a round of applause.
I give myself a pat on the back.
Everyone starts dispersing, and Boots and Cats is putting away his boombox and his keyboard into his primordial pouch that just kind of pops open, and he's shoving it in there. It's like a Mary Poppins style. Like, he should not be able to fit all this stuff in that, but it's just kind of going into a extra dimensional space. He looks over at you guys and goes, meow, meow.
You know what? I'm curious. So I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals.
Hey, mama. Why don't you come over here and give me some of them cheeks?
Oh, hello there, Mr. Boots and Cats. Is this what you're over here saying to people when they don't understand you?
I'm a sexual deviant.
I want you to teach me your ways.
Come, brother. I've got you.
Take me in your arms, brother. I'm here with you.
That's going to be a strength check for the Boots and Cats. That's a nat 20.
It seems like
Boots and Cats sweeps you off your legs and starts carrying you.
Yes.
I got you, brother. Come on. I'll teach you the ways of the sexy.
Let's go find some hot mamas.
God, I can't wait to have a litter of 9. He carries you off. I guess the other two are joining you. Y'all are
I don't want to be nowhere near that.
Y'all are
No.
He's just
Oh,
so
I'm
he
setting stuff up.
he's going to take you over to the mess hall and get dinner and have a seat with you guys so that he can talk to you about anything you want to talk about. It doesn't have to be sexual.
Oh, it's gonna be.
Well, I still can't understand a word he's fucking saying. It's just meowing to me.
The chance is your translator.
Yeah, Mr. Boots and Cats is a very good man, good kitty, and he's talking to me about early childhood education.
Well, okay.
All 4 of you enter the cafeteria go into the line to get your dinners. They are serving spaghetti and spider balls. You go and sit down at the table that's closest to you, and you guys can talk with Boots and Cats about whatever you'd like.
So, Mr. Boots and Cats, what was up with your little situation earlier? What did we save you from? Why were they robbing you? Or mugging you or whatever?
Bip wanted his money, and Boots and Cats don't shell out no money to no punk.
He said that he forgot to return a book to the library, and they were trying to come get that book back.
I love this better. Keep doing this.
A fucking book? They were mugging you over a book?
Well, I may have taken a few too many cans of tuna and took a loan out with him to afford it. But Bip is a mean as hell loan shark. You don't want to mess with him. He's charged 1,000% interest per day, and I only started owing him $200. But now I'm in it for $200,000. I ain't got that kind of cheddar.
Yes. Oh, it seems that our feline friend has gotten himself into predicament.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did he happen to say what kind of predicament? Like, can we help him out, do you think?
Yeah, it was so... Bip gave him a pig to dig for mint, and now he wants it back. Yeah, he's trading pigs that dig for mint for books and libraries.
Seems like a weird trade, but okay.
Alrighty.
Keep up. It's alright.
We will gladly help you with this fucking asshole that's bothering you.
Yeah, we're willing to help you find this pig dick for mint.
Your analogies are really fucking weird, man. But hey, if it gets Bip off my back, I'm cool with it.
Can you teach me a way to seduce women?
All you have to do is this. Give me a intelligence check.
14.
You understand him pretty well and kind of get the references. But he says something kind of along the lines of this, but not exactly this. Just kind of use your imagination, okay? All you have to do is sing sweet melodies in their ears, nibble on the food that they give you, and purr real loudly in their lap. Oh, and also be an asshole.
Can you teach me how to get my leg over my head so I can lick my groin?
Oh, that's easy. You just gotta do daily calisthenics. Give me a performance check as you try to imitate what he does. With advantage because he is instructing you.
That is going to be a 21.
You alternate legs and you are very proficient at licking your own groin now. It is a skill you can put down in your character sheet if you'd like.
Oh, nice. I'm writing that down.
Dr. Spellweaver comes up to the table and goes, My. Gerard, how are you? I mean, Boots and Cats. How are you doing today? Meow.
Did he actually call
He's
him-
asking how you are, and he called you Gerard.
Gerard's my bitch name that my mother gave me.
He says that you just called him a bitch.
Oh, no, I'm a well-respected doctor. I would never call one of my students, and I've taught this man everything he knows about music ever since he's been here. I would never do that.
I look him in his eyes and I go, well, did you teach him how to do this? And I begin licking my groin.
No, he picked that one up himself.
Well, he taught me how to do it. Are you jealous?
Of your flexibility, yes. Of your audacity, not quite. It's okay. Well, I just wanted to make sure that you guys were settling in, and if y'all were finding any good work, good feelings from the work you did today, helping with the masquerade ball that's happening tonight. How was that experience? Did it feel good to come together as a community and to work on something together? Boots and Cats kind of looks over at Theraway with a raised eyebrow. Fucking nerd.
This is to Boots and Cats, and I say this in cat. You may call him that? I'll tell him that he is.
Dude, that'd be fucking hilarious.
I got you. You're a fucking nerd.
I never thought I'd hear profanity out of your mouth, Theraway. I expect it from him, pointing to Sky. And
Well, I'm just translating what the cat's saying.
Gerard, what is wrong with you? You know better.
I look at the cat. He called you Gerard again.
Fucking bitch wants a knife in his throat.
I pull a knife out of the bag and I give it to Gerard.
He takes it and that's an 18. He flips it up and he catches it in his hand and he starts like interworking it through his paw, through his fingers of his paw. And he's doing some real nice like butterfly knife tricks. Dr. Spellweaver kind of sits back and goes, okay, I understand.
He doesn't seem to like being called Gerard.
I'm sorry. I forget sometimes that he's Boots and Cats. It's fine. It's just like sometimes I forget you guys are Theraway, Sky, and Mikkel, okay? Like, it's fine. We're all working
we're
together.
Those people. Who do you think we are?
Bob, Mikkel, and Skylar?
Those people are dead.
Okay, we'll unpack that at the next Council City meeting. Thank y'all for helping. Here's a little bit of spending money to help y'all get ready for the masquerade ball tonight. And he gives you a small bag of gold each.
How much gold's in it?
There is roughly 15 gold in each bag. I better get going. Oh, anytime, Theraway. I'm here to be your buddy and to help you out, okay? Remember, you can talk to me about anything. I'm here to help. I don't want to see you get better.
Thank you.
I want to see all of you.
I'm here to help you. You let me know if you need anything, because I'm here to help you.
He puts his hands all over his heart and he goes, I gotta tell you, it's a rare sight to see an individual here that actually is just a true good-hearted soul. And that must be because you were the pastor, and I know you don't really want to be that guy anymore, and that's fine. Come into who you are now. And don't forget who you were, because that is still a part of you, at least a small minimal point. We can all learn from our past. But I've got to get going. I've got to meet up with a couple sisters, and we got to get ready for the ball. So I'll see you guys there, okay? Boots and Cats stabs the table with the knife. God, I can't. Can't stand that man. Do you guys ever just want to set things on fire? Let's go set some shit on fire.
Well, I don't think we should do that. That doesn't sound good. I'm just straight translating right now.
Cool. Gotcha.
Some of us have already set the kitchen on fire.
Wait,
Fire?
Who was that?
I'm just gonna raise my hand.
That was you?
Yeah, pretty epic, right?
Man, what a work of art. That was awesome. Wish I could have had a hand in that.
Well, come on, let's go burn some more shit. What do you want to burn?
He pulls out a mechanism from his primordial pouch. It has like the fuel canister and a small lighter that's been taped with twine and glue.
So what's that you got there, buddy?
It's my Flame Maker 5000.
Oh.
It
I
makes
think
Flame
me and you are
Maker
gonna get along
5000.
great.
it makes orphans out of kids, and it makes men out of firefighters.
Those poor
I wasn't
kids.
ready for the kids.
I was praying.
He proceeds to get up on the table and run off, and he runs into the north hallway, which is the female hallway, and runs down.
All right.
I'm following.
Airway, buddy. Whenever we go in this hallway, don't listen to what that asshole told you. And I start shambling off.
You don't know what you're talking about. That man's a genius.
As you guys come into the hallway, you see that Boots and Cats is very quick. He turns into the lobby area as you enter the woman's hallway. All the doors are closed. No one's really in their rooms because obviously it's dinner. When you come into the lobby area, he seems to be going in that side hallway next to the where like the supply closet and the congressman rooms are, where Dr. Spellweaver's office is and Dr. Mindbender's office, stuff like that. And he goes down to that hallway. As you are making your way across the lobby, though, everyone give me a perception check.
That'll
16.
be a nat 1.
16-6, nat 1. Theraway, you are so focused on your idol right now that you are just headlong running over there. Sky and Mikkel, you see that everyone that's in this room, which is maybe 8 or 9 people, They seem to be sleeping on their bingo cards, at their tables with their little, like, crystals that they're using to listen to audiobooks and stuff like that with.
Mikhail whispers over to Theraway, "Hey, is this a sneaky sneak or a wake the fuck up bitches moment?"
Oh, I think let people sleep that are sleeping.
As you guys go into the hallway, you see off to the left, there's the band room. Off to the right's the supply closet, and straight ahead is Dr. Mindbender's office. Right before that door to Dr. Mindbender's is the left door for Dr. Spellweaver and all the other congressmen offices. Dr. Mindbender's office is slightly open.
This little hellion's gonna burn something down that he doesn't need to burn down.
As you come in, there's only a single light on. There's tons of papers strewn across his desk. There seems to be the crystal computer that he's been working on. The bookshelf off to the right as you enter seems to have a few books missing from it, and they appear to be on the nightstand that is next to the big leather chair that is in the corner. You see off to your left, the door that is to the group room, and Boots and Cats is holding a piece of paper in his hand as he's sitting at the desk. Do you know what this is?
This guy's gonna walk over and just grab from him. About, what you got there, little buddy?
Give me a dex check. You've got to beat a 18.
I rolled an 18 with a +3, so a 21.
Yes, sir. You snatch it out of his paw, and he goes, "Hey, give me that back." So, metagaming-wise, the best way I can describe this language is it's like a really bad cursive doctor's handwriting. Let's do an investigation check to see if you can decipher what the letters are trying to say on the paper.
11.
You can't really make it out, but you do see at the top, it says Gerard Butler. As you look back up at Boots and Cats, he has a half mask on his face. Think Phantom of the Opera mask.
Oh, look at you, little guy. You got your little mask on?
Enough with this. Give me that paper back. I need to be set free.
I'm just gonna hold the piece of paper above my head. Oh, you want this piece of paper?
You see him bare his fangs at you. Kind of get a little hiss.
Whoa now, little kitten. Don't make me fucking torch you.
I'm the one with the flamethrower, bitch.
He said that he's the one with the flamethrower, little dick bitch. You ain't shit. He said you ain't gonna do nothing about it. He'll claw your ass up. Said come try to take it, little homie. You ain't got nothing, little wiener.
Boots and Cats crosses his paws and arms, and he looks over at Theraway and looks back at Sky and just nods in approval.
Don't kill the messenger. I'm just letting you know what he's saying.
I'm gonna look at Theraway and just kind of like open my mouth like in shock. I'm gonna look back at the kitten and just open my hand and just conjure up like a little fireball. You want to fucking go?
He slowly puts his paw down on the table, and he grabs another piece of paper and he holds it up. Read this one. The only thing you're able to make out legibly, like this last piece of paper you had, was at the top. It says, Skylar Silverlight. Give me another investigation check.
God damn it. 7.
Yeah, just like the last one, you can't really make anything out except your name.
I'm just gonna show the paper to Theraway and Mikhail and be like, can either one of you read this?
Yeah, both of you give me an investigation check.
That's with
Plus-
disadvantage.
That would be an 8.
Mikhail cannot make sense of it.
Oh, looks like some scratches to me. Theraway?
25.
You decipher the chicken scratch and runes that are on this thing, and you see where it says the time and date that you checked into the lodge. You see a police report was filed. Within the subheading of the police report paragraph, it notates multiple offenses that you three did while at the lodge. You murdered 10 children,
Good lord.
3 teenagers.
Oh, what?
Jesus.
You also Grand Theft Auto'd 3 snowmobiles and proceeded
Nice.
to wreck them into a carousel of children And then when you were apprehended, you guys were apparently raving about the Mad Dark Queen and that she was basically like letting you suckle on her teat of madness. After the judge said, hey, these guys are insane, lock them up. At the very end, it says course of treatment, and it says many different styles of treatment that is signed off by Dr. Mindbender and Dr. Spellweaver. And that's everything you can garner from this.
That just doesn't sound right. This can't be true. I would never.
There has to be something else going on here. Because I think I would remember if I stole some snowmobiles.
Look, are we just insane sitting in an insane asylum thinking that we're in a world of D&D right now? Is that what's going on? Is that what I'm thinking?
Dude, I am starting to believe that.
Like, we're so zoinked out on whatever drug that we were given, like we're just sitting in a hallucinogenic stupor in some padded room, and I'm meowing to the corner and then acting like I'm talking to one of them while I'm translating a fake cat's words.
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
20.
Your brain becomes clear for just a split moment, and you have these thoughts from what you just read, and you're kind of comprehending them. Is this the truth? Is it not the truth? It's for you to decide, Theraway, or should I say Bob. You're seeing yourself as Bob. You've never been anyone but Bob.
I begin licking my groin in comfort.
Theraway, this is all happening in your mind, and time, when you have gone through this wisdom saving throw, has slowed down immensely for you to think about all of this. And you start blinking your eyes and time catches back up to you. And you have your two friends there in boots and cats, real close to your face, looking at you and just asking like, you okay, bro?
Are any of us okay?
What's that buzzing? Oh,
I'm freaking out,
it's
man.
the colors.
I just had a moment of realization.
I'm great.
Boots and Cats looks at you and goes, are you ready to be set free? You see as you look down, his paw has outstretched and he's offering you a red canister flamethrower and a blue canister flamethrower.
Red means fire. Fire means awesome. Pretty lights. Let's do it.
What does it mean, Boots and Cats? Meow, meow, meow.
It means you need to stop trusting that damn Dr. Mindbender. He's going to kill you all.
He's saying Mindbender's going to kill us all, y'all. I just want y'all to know that.
I know you
He's already
saw the
threatened to
poor
kill me.
people out there in the lobby. I don't want you to end up like them. So I need you to choose. Are you staying here? Or are you getting free?
Well, how do we get free? What do we choose here?
We have to burn our documents. So we have to go to the alchemy lab. Put a stop to everything. And I, unfortunately, with my paws and no opposable thumbs, can't open the damn door, so I don't know what I'm gonna do.
You burn the door down.
You hear a soft set of footsteps coming down the hallway that you guys came from. And you hear a soft voice go, huh, I don't remember leaving my door unlocked. Or open.
I'm going to very quickly shove both pieces of paper into one of my shirt pockets.
I'm going to hide under the desk.
Give me a stealth.
There's a nat 1.
You get underneath the desk, and you're like kind of repositioning yourself. There's not a lot of space underneath here, and you end up hitting your head on the bottom of the desk, and the desk goes up and falls over and slams down. I need a dex saving throw from Boots and Cats, from Sky, and from Mikkel. Mikkel with disadvantage. And Boots and Cats is a 24.
6.
Oh, that one.
Boots and Cats flies out of the door and zooms around the corner without being seen into the offices of the congressman.
That motherfucker.
Sky, the desk is going to hit your feet, and it's going to cause 1 point of damage to your little toesies.
If you were really to take away 1 point of damage from stubbing your toe, you're stubbing the fuck out of your toe. That's all in my mind I'm thinking.
man.
Mikkel, so you just lay flat on the ground and let it slam on top of you. You're gonna take 9 points of damage. You hear the footsteps quicken, and Theraway, you are not hidden anymore.
Who are you? Get out of here! What are you doing in this office? You're not supposed to be here. What's going on?
The door slams open.
Oh God, where'd he go? Where'd he go?
What are you three doing in my office?
We saw a masked man. We were walking down the hallway with Boots and Cats, and we saw this man messing with your lock. He was like picking the lock to your office, and then when we came in here, he was trifling through your desk, and we were trying to get him, and he got away.
Give me a deception check.
$18.
Oh, yeah.
He narrows his eyes at you. God, fucking damn it! And he punches his hand through the wall, and he slowly brings it back out. It's covered in what looks like concrete dust. And you see a little rebar that's been bent to the side from the inside of the wall where his fist impacted. Out. Now.
Or else what?
Yeah, we're over here trying to save your office from some kind of crazed lunatic trifling through your things, and you're getting mad at us.
I'm really feeling the gratitude, aren't you guys?
Mikkel over here, he almost died. The guy threw the desk so hard it landed on him.
He walks over and looks down at Sky. Do I need to get your mother involved?
With all of my strength that I have, I'm going to take one big step towards him and just try to shove him as hard as I can, and Sky's going to yell, if one more motherfucker brings up my mother, I swear to God, I'm going to kick their fucking ass.
Give me a strength check. You've got to beat a 25.
22. Oh, fuck.
He was so confident in that number.
I got a nat 20 plus 5. You try to push him, and you feel abs of steel. And you see him kind of crack his neck back and forth a little bit a couple times. You know, I promised your mom that I'd take care of you, and I'd make sure nothing comes to harm to you in this place. You're really making me regret that now, son. And he uppercuts the fuck out of your chin with a...
Son?
16. 15 points of damage. As you,
oh my God.
As you fly up in the air and hit the wall, you are going to slide down the wall and like land on your ass.
I'm just going to get up, and I'm going to take my whole arm and like wipe my mouth, and I'm going to, like, whenever I notice the streak of blood on my arm, it's just going to send me into a fucking rage. I would like to find the thickest and heaviest book I could find and run up to him and just hit him as hard as I can with it, like just smack him across the face.
Give me a investigation check.
Oh my God, nat 1.
The only thing closest to you is those papers that are in your shirt. So roll for hit.
13.
As you go to swing these papers at him, he grabs your wrist. I didn't not raise you for you to behave like this.
Damn, is this your daddy?
I don't know who this fucking asshole is, but I'm about to kick his ass.
He's going to rip the papers out of your hand with an object interaction bonus action, and he's going to kind of push you back a little bit, and then he's going to roundhouse kick you in the face. And that is a 22. That is...
I did not want to be in this fight.
That's going to be 7 points of damage to your cheek.
Well, I'm officially in death saving throws.
And he picks you up off the ground as your body is just kind of limp, and he goes to proceed to throw you against the wall. This is going to cause you to have 1 fail on your death saving throws. Your body hits the wall, and it falls down, and you hit the side table with the lamp on it, and it smashes to pieces as you fall and roll off to the ground.
I'm gonna look at Mindbender, and I'm gonna go, Mindbender, look, I don't know why there's so much anger going on in here. You talking about this man's mother. I know you're upset. We shouldn't be in the office. There shouldn't have been other people in the office. Your office is destroyed. Can we just end this? I'll drag his lifeless body out of here. I'll get him help. I'll drag the other worthless meat bag that I have with me out of the office too, and we'll just go our separate ways.
Give me a persuasion check with advantage.
Hayden, don't start with that fucking voice again, bro.
25.
He seems to be taking some deep breaths. He looks over at Sky. Fine.
All right. Thank you, sir. I just kind of grab them by both of the collars of their shirts, and I just kind of start dragging them behind me.
He grabs the back of your shirt as you're about to leave the threshold of the doorway, and he leans down next to your ear, and he goes, "If you guys tried to fuck with me again or my office, you're gonna be dead before daylight."
Fuck the office.
He kicks Mikkel in the ribs, and that's a dirty 20.
Jesus.
You take 8 points of damage.
And I'm down.
I'm gonna keep a close eye on you, and you better keep them in line. You got that, boy?
Yeah, I don't think there's any need. Look, I told you from the very beginning we were trying to keep people from trifling through your office, all right? So you better go worry about who was in here before us, all right? You stop talking to me this way. I didn't do nothing to deserve this disrespect. He didn't deserve to be kicked. This man's almost already dead. Now this one over here, pointing at Sky, he deserves everything he got, all right? But we're going to go ahead and get out of here. You have a awful rest of your day.
He talks about my mother, and I'm the problem.
And earlier you were bragging about burning things down, all right? I don't want to hear it. You've done something to deserve it, all right?
He is dead silent, staring at you as you drag your two friends down the hall. And you come out to the main lobby area, and Boots and Cats is there waiting. He's posted up against the wall, and he goes, "You see? I told you he's not your friend." Everyone that was asleep on the tables, you see that there's a dark miasma that's hanging over them. Kind of like what's happening to Mikkel's wound. It's very obvious that now you're getting a closer look, that these people are not asleep. Their eyes are wide open, and their mouths are agape. And there seems to be a few, flies roaming around a couple of the bodies. Anyways, why don't y'all go get some rest? We'll take care of Bip later, and we'll get into that room. He goes scurrying off, and you proceed back to your room. It is roughly 8:50 now. After a couple hours of rest, Boots and Cats is going to be meeting you guys backstage.
So Sky is gonna very slowly wake up, and he's just gonna be moaning and groaning and just grabbing his face. And he gets up. He's like, "Oh my god, why does my face hurt?"
You got you got hit with the uppercut from God. That's why your head hurts.
Jesus, obviously this shit hurts. What time is it?
Picked a fight with your father for him talking about your mother, and he hit you with that uppercut.
My dad? No, he died.
Did he?
He smacked you around like he was your daddy.
Jesus, what time is it?
8:13.
Oh well, okay. I guess maybe we should just make our way to the party. I guess.
Yeah, I got party.
That's what you want to do? I'm down.
On our way, I'm gonna cast Weed Hand.
You guys are making your way down. When you go out, you take a left down the hallway and go toward the lobby area, and you see that all of the people that were quote-unquote sleeping earlier are gone. There's no one in the lobby area. You take a right and go into the courtyard. It's now a starlit sky, and all of your decorations are there. There are maybe 30 or 40 people, all wearing their masks. Dr. Spellweaver comes over and he goes, "Oh my gosh, guys, are you okay? I heard that y'all took down not took down per se, but ran off a potential threat in Dr. Mindbender's office. You guys are heroes."
Yay. I feel like such a hero. My ribs still hurt, guys.
Yeah, man, so does my fucking face. I don't feel like a hero.
That was your own fault. Shut the fuck up.
If you need anything, you just let me know. Your buddy's here to help. I want to help any way I can, okay?
What do you guys think?
I'm just stuffing my face with hors d'oeuvres.
Dr. Spellweaver goes off to talk to the other people in the crowd. Thairway, you said you're snacking on hors d'oeuvres.
Oh yes, I'm having the finest hors d'oeuvres. I'm trying to find me a glass of wazine.
You see a small penguin with a butler suit on, a three-piece suit, walking around, and he has a tray of glasses of champagne.
Yes, Matt, I have one of these glasses, my little tuxedoed fellow.
Oh yes, anything for a fine guest as yourself. Take one apple cider, please.
Apple cider. I am looking for champagne.
You know the rules, sir. There's no alcohol here.
My good server, we all know that servers have their ways. Do you not have any reserve in the back for a good gentleman like myself?
Give me a persuasion check.
17.
He looks both ways pretty quickly to see if anyone's around that can hear him. And he takes his flipper and he motions you to bend down a little bit. As you bend down, he whispers in your ear, he goes, "All I have to say is, if you go behind the stage, there may be a artist-only spread, if you catch my drift."
Yes, I'm picking up the drift in my sails, and I'm selling that way. I'm going to walk the direction that I need to be walking, but I'm going to stop at like the first. What's around me?
You see like 8 people painting. It seems like people are enjoying themselves and using this Roman soldier as a muse to paint. You see a small gnome. He looks up at you and goes, "Hey, do you want to try?"
My good fellow, no, I'm okay. I much rather enjoy watching artists partake. Perhaps my 2 friends here with me would. And I gesture towards Sky and Mikhail.
You know, I heard that painting is good for the inner thoughts. It really helps you learn who you are by putting your emotions and experiences to the paper.
Yes, I'm rather a fan of that. That's very nice.
He offers a paint palette and paintbrushes to Sky and Mikkel, and gestures over to a couple of open easels.
I'll take the paintbrush.
I'm taking it, and I'm gonna fuck with you.
So you two begin painting. Theraway, give me a stealth check.
15.
Sky and Mikkel are so enamored with whatever they're painting currently that they don't realize that Theraway just kind of blends in with the crowd and shuffles off. Give me performance checks for Mikkel and Sky.
I rolled an 18. Sky is going to draw a marijuana plant, and then the strain is Blue Dream, so it's got like a blue tint on the buds, but the leaves are still that earthly bright green color with what looks like yellow veins going through the buds.
The gnome comes over that gave you the paintbrush earlier and tugs on your shirt, and he puts his hands up like uppies.
Okay, yeah, I'll pick him up and I'll just sit him on my lap and just continue painting. But what's your name, little guy?
Wow. You know, I can really tell that you're putting a lot of effort into this. It looks fantastic. You can really see the comparisons between the Roman soldier and the decadence of men's lust and desire to be high. My name is Gitmo, and I'm here because I killed 800 people.
You're truly an inspiration to us all.
I'm just gonna take my paintbrush, put it down, and lift him up off my lap very slowly, and very slowly put him back on the ground. Well, Gitmo, it was, I guess, nice to meet you, but I'm gonna go ahead and finish up my painting here.
He comes over to Mikhail, and Mikhail, what were you painting?
Disadvantage, it goes to a 7. Mikhail just took black paint only and just using the entire canvas was drawing a black spiral to avoid.
He looks at it and goes, oh my. It's like looking directly in a mirror. I can see all 800 people that I killed.
Every one of
in this
them.
one painting. It's like they're saying hello to me for again before I ripped their necks in half and tore their scalps off. Good job. I really like this. What's your name again? I have to remember your name.
My name is 50 gold coins for it.
He throws a bag your way and he goes, okay, tell me your name.
I think I could ask for more.
Damn, that's crazy, dude.
He takes out
Mikhail.
he takes out another gold bag of 50 coins and tosses them your way. Okay, there's more.
I'm Mikhail.
Mm,
Nice to meet you, little murder goblin.
wonderful.
You don't want to know my name?
I can feel the hurt in his voice. What about me?
He slowly turns around. What's your name? He has a mischievous grin on his face.
I don't think this is
It's
gonna
a
end
goblin,
well.
right? Oh, and no. God damn
For
it. Fuck.
for 100 gold coins, I'll give it to you.
He tosses you 2 bags of 50 gold each. Okay, ante up.
I'm just gonna turn back to my easel and just keep painting. It's just like ignore him, like he's not even there.
Does a 15 hit?
Damn. Yes.
As he stabs you in the side, you take 9 points of damage.
Oh my god, he shanked me.
As you look down at it, he seems to be holding a small pitchfork, and he just has this wide grin, and he goes, you better tell me your name or give me the fucking money back, you fucking bitch.
Whoa! You were too small to have this type of attitude, little man. Let's calm the fuck down.
I like this guy.
He begins to lay down on the ground. Okay, I'm down. Tell me your fucking name.
I'm James.
Without moving the rest of his body, he cranes his neck back. It's almost inhuman. I know he's a gnome, but you know what I mean. Like how far back his head goes. And he's like looking deeply into your eyes, and you see like a cosmos swirling around his pupils.
Jesus.
If you lie to me again, you'll be paying for it. I know you're not James.
Alright, fine. My name is Stairway. No, I'm just kidding. My name is Sky.
Thank you for that. Both of you have a wonderful evening, and I hope nothing bad befalls you tonight.
Oh, shit.
He seems to like start moving into the grass and ground itself and becomes one with the earth.
We just fucked up.
Yeah, I have a feeling we fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, Theraway's getting fucking hammered in the back.
Yeah, let's go to Theraway. Theraway, you are behind.
Jeez.
You are behind the stage. You see a elegant spread of little deli sandwiches. Definitely way fancier than the ones that were out there for the common people. You see elven whiskey bottles and Boots and Cats with 3 of his instrument playing band. They seem to be getting prepared and getting liquored up for their performance.
I asked Boots and Cat how he was doing. What's going on back here? What they're getting into?
Well, you know, we're getting the music juices in us before we have to go perform. But it's time for your friends to help me out with Bip.
Well, oh yeah, my friends. Yeah, they can definitely help you out with that. I came back here to get on some of this, some of y'all's little charcutes and drinky drink.
He holds out a bottle to you, and when you take it, you smell it, and It smells like strong vanilla and cinnamon and a little bit of sage, almost sweet like caramel. I do have to warn you. He looks both ways to the side, make sure no one's around to hear him, and he goes, if you've been taking Dr. Mindbender's special pills, you don't want any of this.
Why do you say that?
Just trust me that the side effects are not gonna be nice.
So are y'all not taking the pill for the dungeon rot?
Fuck no, dungeon rot's a made-up disease. That ain't a thing around here.
I have a friend that's dying of it right now. That's what's wrong with Mikhail. He hasn't been taking the pill. It's been fucking him up.
Wait a second. Did he take it and then stop taking it?
Yeah. He took it and then he stopped taking it and then we force-fed him some more.
You see, that's where you fucked up. You either have to keep taking it or don't take it. If you stop taking it after you've taken the first dose, you just have to let it run its course. It's getting through your system. Human livers are just so inefficient. It takes about 3 days for you to get over it. But trust me, he'll be fine. You just wait it out. He'll actually be seeing a lot clearer soon.
Okay, so
I don't
shouldn't
suggest
drink any of this.
I don't suggest drinking any of it. That's why it's one of the rules here.
Well, I'm still going to partake in some of these charcutes. There's nothing wrong with that, is there?
No, have all you want. And you hear someone get on the mic at the stage and he goes, hello everyone! Are you ready for boots and cats? And you hear a bunch of yelling and hoop and hollering as people are gathering toward the stage to get ready, and he goes, I want to say, I think you're one of my best friends here now, Theraway. And I need you and your friends to take care of Bip for me, so he doesn't beat the ever-loving lights out of me when I get off this stage. And I'll meet you at the alchemy lab. I've already swiped this. And he, out of his primordial pouch, he swirls a key around on his claw. This'll get us in. And he pops it back in. Boys, you ready to swing and swank? Let's go. And they start going off to the stage. Oh, by the way, Bip is currently in the rec room.
I'm back here. I'm enjoying myself right now, Boots and Cats. You better get out on the stage. I'm ready to see a show.
You do what you gotta do. I'll give you a private show in your room later. He gives you a little wink.
Ooh. Oh. I begin licking my groin.
Jesus Christ.
And he walks onto the stage. The crowd erupts with applause and yelling.
I have a few more charcutes and I leave and I put a bottle of the elven wine in my bag. And I go back outside to where they're painting. I want to see their paintings. All right, guys. We got to go take out Bip before he hurts Boots.
Do you like my painting, man? It's blue dream.
It's beautiful.
Thank you. That's all I wanted. Yeah, let's go take care of it. Bip. I don't know what the fuck's going on with Mikhail's painting over there.
He's just in a dark place right now.
Don't you see it? The void is right there.
It's okay, buddy. It's okay.
As you get to the door of the rec room, you hear a lot of yelling, grunting, banging, the clashing of cymbals on the ground, and it seems like something in this room is getting destroyed.
Yeah, we should probably go in there and check out what's going on.
Kind of open it and just kind of and look and like poke an eye around it.
Gotcha, yeah, give me a stealth check on that.
Dirty 20.
There's so much noise and commotion going on in the room that no one notices you, but you slightly open the door and peek your head around, and you see that Bip and his 4 werewolf friends are beaten up on a little halfling. He is sitting behind the drums, but they now have him on the floor, and they're just beating him to a pulp.
I bust through the door. Unhand him! What are you doing?
Bip slowly gets up and turns around, and he just points a finger down at the halfling, and all 4 of the werewolves lunge at him and start ripping him to shreds with their teeth and claws. He starts sauntering slowly over to you and goes, "You really want to do this, eh? I told you I'd fuck you up. I just didn't realize it'd be so soon. Where's your little bitch friends? They here with you too, or are you just doing this by yourself? Trying to be the hero?
Trying to be the hero? No. I am the hero. And I throw a ferocious uppercut at him.
Ooh, yeah, give me that roll to hit.
Well, the first one was a 7, but I want to burn my inspiration I have from last session.
Yes, sir. Go for it.
It worked out in my advantage. 22.
Go ahead and roll for that damage.
3.
Your punch solidly connects with the under part of his jaw. He kind of stumbles back a few feet, and he looks at you and he starts rolling up his sleeves. We got a little pest here that thinks he's mighty fine at fighting, don't he? And that's where we're going to roll initiative. The storm that raged through the night has passed, leaving behind the crisp scent of rain in the morning air, birds singing in the trees beyond the tavern walls, their calls breaking to quiet the hum of dawn. Inside, the fires dwindled to glowing embers. The once rowdy crowd has thinned, leaving only a handful of weary travelers nursing their last drinks. Sunlight filters through the window, casting long golden rays across the wooden floor. Time sure flies in a place like this, doesn't it? But don't worry, traveler. There's always another adventure just around the corner. Thanks for stopping by Big Bear's Tavern Tales. If you enjoyed your time here, be sure to follow, rate, and share the podcast. It really helps keep the tavern lively and the stories flowing. Want to join the conversation? Go ahead and follow us on all of our different socials at Big Bear Dungeons. Our Discord link is in our link tree. And let us know what you thought about the last episode. Until next time, traveler, may your rolls be high and your tankard never be empty.